So today we're gonna do something a little different. As you can tell, that is a diesel truck. Doesn't look too crazy, but I promise, it will deliver. If you notice, the man, the myth, the legend, BMoore
Came prepared.
is changing his tires. Why are you changing your tires?
Because I didn't want to go home on bald ones, so I brought extra ones.
So don't you worry, this truck will deliver. This truck will deliver, won't it? High five. How you doing?
Good.
Is that your daddy? Is he gonna burn those tires down? While he changes his tires, I'm gonna go find Vinny so we can get ready to scumbag him into destroying everything on that truck. Vinny!
Yes. This is gonna be a good episode. Down to the hat.
No! This is
Not changing either.
Yes, you are.
I mean, it's bound to happen. We only make so many shirts. And that if it's like a Rubik's
And so many hats, and so many pants, and so many vans.
and so many glasses,
This is embarrassing.
so many beards.
I'm embarrassed. I don't know why you're happy about it.
Because this is ridiculous.
All right, anyway. What's up, man?
BMoore, I'm coming with a high five from up top, from the top rope.
Oh, that was the most embarrassing. That was the most embarrassing five of all time.
You know,
This is cool, man. You finally brought your truck out.
I know.
So if you don't know BMoore is a wonderful gentleman who works with us on amazing shoots like Recoil. He actually made the first Recoil. And then we helped him make the second one, or he helped us make the second one, however you want to look at it. And then, and he's also been on Gymkhana shoots with us, and he always talks a big game, how he's gonna bring his big truck here and do a big burnout and shut down the lot. So he's here.
Yeah, this is like years.
this has been years in the making. I've always made excuse after excuse, and then I try to make an excuse.
Let's be real, you're not being honest. Every time we've tried to come here, you've blown up your 6-liter. All right?
BMoore, give us a checklist of what you've replaced. Not like modifications. We'll get to that. But what have you replaced from broken stuff? Because every time I see this thing on the internet, it's got the cab off.
I think we're on engine number 3 and
Oh, that's embarrassing.
one tranny, but that's because this new engine makes.
Let's go. Well, all right, before we get too deep, you got to hook the people. How much power does this truck make?
At the engine, probably close to 700. I don't know, 12, 1,300 foot-pounds of torque.
Yeah, you got to say the 1,000 number.
Yeah, don't talk about.
So it's probably like 1,300 foot-pounds of torque. It's around there.
Hey, is his truck slow? Is this?
No.
Were you out here listening to your excuses for it's taking you a year to get here?
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
Every week. Yo, I'm gonna come this week. I'm gonna come this week.
They're talking about it just blows up all the time. So
6-liter problems, right?
It's good now, though.
Well, let's talk about the truck, man.
Yeah.
Tell us about this thing, because, you know, the average viewer might be like, why is this flat black diesel truck here?
It's an old, so it's a 2006 F-250. It's old. It's not. You know,
That's an 06?
Yeah.
That looks good for an 06, man.
06,
Yeah.
Like, I'm probably one of the few people that actually use my truck, and Brian will attest. I think we've had more fun in this thing between pulling people out of the sand, doing dumb shit.
I remember you had to pull a car out of the dune, off the side of the dune on the steepest.
No, the best was the guy with the
Ford
ankle
Explorer.
bracelet. We found a guy with the ankle bracelet. His truck was being swallowed by the ocean.
Oh,
And-
Pismo. I remember that same shoot. You pulled someone out with a truck and a trailer off the side of a dune.
Here's the thing. I think it's fair.
Pull out kings?
Well, obviously
I mean,
not
no.
everything he does.
But
this thing's cool, man. Tell us a little bit about it. I mean, obviously.
how about I'll tell you about the engine part first.
Pop it.
Pop this
pop
thing.
the
I've
hood.
never seen under the hood of this thing.
Yeah.
Pop it
I didn't
up.
even know. I bet you there's nothing under there.
Ooh, so you got meth injection,
Yes, sir.
6-liter.
So you got a big
Actually,
old turbo.
so now
Is that stock?
It's a Power Max. So
What's that mean?
the turbo is variable, so it like has vanes and it opens and closes and.
So you get good low end power.
Yeah.
It makes the hot side smaller at
It makes
low
it
RPM.
sound
and
like
then
a jet
bigger
plane.
Yeah.
At high RPM. So you get low end torque, you get big end power.
So I blew it up recently within the last 8 months. So it's actually a 6.2 now. So now it's got polyceramic coated pistons. It's got polyceramic coated stage 2 cam, or 2-stage water methanol injection.
Yeah, let's talk about
Yeah, and it goes through a lot, by the way, like a lot. Like I figured out from Vegas to Corona, I went through 6 gallons, and I was driving moderate.
So is the water meth injection, is it automated or is it like a button?
So I can do it two. It's actually do a dual. I can do it 2 ways. I can do it off. It'll read off of exhaust temp and boost, or just boost. Most of the time, I just run off boost, and that's because you actually get more miles of the gallon, supposedly. Like this, I get 19 miles of the gallon on 37s. It's crazy. So.
Diesel dudes are the only people who can like mile per gallon like brag with 700 horsepower and 1,300 foot-pounds of torque.
19 miles a gallon.
That's pretty good. It starts at 14 pounds of boost, and then it gets into the second stage about 25, and then from 25 to 37 pounds of boost, that's wide open. And I'm running 70-30 mix, so I'm getting about 80 extra horsepower, and then it's still cool. My exhaust is about 200 degrees.
For the diesel nerds, what are your exhaust temps?
I can get to 1600 if I want. You can get it to 16. You just want to get it out of there. You don't want it there longer than like 15-20 seconds, because aluminum burns at 1250 or starts to break down at like 1250 degrees. So
how many pounds of boost is this thing right at peak?
When it locks the converter, probably a 40. It'll run 40, and which isn't.
It's not that bad.
It's not. But when
because some trucks run like 70, 80.
Yeah. But when these first came out, they'd make 50, 60, but then the heads would lift off them. So that's another downfall. Ford, I love you. When you went from the 7.3 to the 6-liter, you effed up good, because they took head studs out. You add boost, it's a boost-driven engine, but no boost, this thing's a turd. You can lose a turbo on a 7.3 and it'll still run. It's got ARP head studs in it now. It's got O-ringed heads. I mean, it'll probably hold 60 pounds of boost. It's just, I don't need it. Like, it's fine. Like, for it, this is fun.
Let's get into suspension. It's
so
right here.
Yeah, I've got the King coilover conversion, which is actually, you can buy straight from King. It's an OEM conversion. But I do have a bypass that they custom made for me. And that's just because
it looks cooler?
It looks cool, but I actually use my truck again. Method bead locks with the Toyo tires.
So these are actually real bead locks. These aren't bro locks?
No, those are real bead locks.
Oh yeah, look, there's a seam there.
Yeah, so, and that's because in the dunes I air down to like 6 pounds of air, and I got tired of my beads blowing off the rims and getting stuck in the dunes. And then
are those stock leafs in the back? Or?
No, so these are Devers. Dever actually made me a custom pack. Got some, just another set of 3-tube King bypass shocks that I just kind of threw on there. Which, honestly, for as big as this truck is, it works really well.
Start this thing up. Let's hear these turbo things.
You want to hear the turbo? It's quiet over here. It's like a 737.
The fresh tires.
Yeah.
Sticker's still on, all right?
So these are a set of burners, because these are your actual wheels that you're going to drive home with tonight. That's the kind of dedication that we're expecting.
That's why you wait.
Like, bring a spare set of tires, know what you're being here for.
We don't want to waste your time. Don't waste our time. Bring the heat, and everyone's happy.
I had to come prepared. If I waited this long to come, I was going to do it, and I was going to do it big. So.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it. Ready? I hope this thing makes it.
We're gonna try to whip a donut?
We're gonna try it and we'll get it.
But this thing's so big. This thing's not gonna do a donut.
Oh, we're gonna get it.
I love how just the whole crew.
Noises?
It's like, oh, there's stuff going on outside? We'll stop working, come out here. You had that.
That was it.
All done?
All right, we got more. We got something.
You got plenty of tire left. I mean,
Oh yeah.
you barely scrubbed these bad boys.
I cannot believe you went for that second donut over there by the containers.
I was like, oh, we're close. Like, it'll work.
Real close. That's some man shit. I respect it. I got lit up by his tires.
Oh yeah. Look at those circles.
That was clean.
That's the biggest vehicle it's ever done controlled donuts in the yard.
So now no one has any excuse.
Now I think it's time to kill off the rest of those tires. Back it up into the pit.
What do you want?
Well done.
We got rubber everywhere, and we've done it.
Well done, sir. Even your side mirror got rubber on it. Damn. Dude, I gotta be honest, he scumbagged himself. He was like, what if I did that into donuts? I was like, that sounds like a bright idea.
Man, that's a really cool tire.
Oh yeah, it looked like it was just cleaning off the rubber that's there.
There's so much in my face right now.
Manly burnout, you did manly donuts, you did manly burnout into donuts, you got a manly that's a wrap.
I think we can all join in on this.
Yes.
It's a year in the making. Come on, everybody in, everybody in.
Kurt's over there eating.
Come on.
BMoore ruined my shirt, man. No.